Welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the second episode of Trickster. If you want to check out our reaction to the second episode of Trickster, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
So, on this episode of Trickster, we got a
Classic example of a mystery lady bringing in a very sudden job request.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. It was a very classic story. You know, mystery lady brings in a job request, asking to investigate somebody close to her.
The only thing you're missing is the dark, stormy night.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it turns out that she's the person who's actually committing the crime, and she was just creating basically an alibi, more or less.
Yeah.
So that way, when the people that she was planning on killing actually died, she'd be like, "Well, I was trying to, save the situation or whatever.
I
was doing my best."
This guy.
It was totally him.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Probably the biggest part of the episode was the fact that now Suicidal Guy is part of the Boys Detective Club.
Still suicidal, but now he has a really cool pendant.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, he managed to get injured again this episode, but
This time it was just a
was
prick on his finger.
Yeah, this time it was under much different circumstances. Because last time we had thought that he got injured because his little force blocked the shockwave, but because it was busy, it couldn't block the head of the robot coming through. This time it had nothing else to block. He just pricked his finger on a splinter or whatever. So maybe it has something to do with that other guy.
His ability, though. Oh my god. I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah, seriously.
After this
I
episode,
understand why he wants to die.
Especially how random it comes about.
Yeah.
Sometimes, some moments he can control it just fine. Others, forget about it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The randomness really comes around when it's like his body goes into more or less survival mode. If he becomes too hungry, it will take random animals and things and shove it down his throat.
Yeah, it will take random matter that can be converted into energy and shove it down his throat. In this case, it showed rats and cockroaches.
Yummy.
Our main jumpsuit character guy, he nearly lost his lunch.
It, yeah. I think we all did. Really.
I felt bad that I ate breakfast before that. That was bad. That might be one of the more disgusting things that I've seen in anime in a while.
That's probably one of the most disgusting things in anime I've seen since, the ending of Akira.
I could almost agree.
Yeah, but so the earlier part in the episode when he grabs the udon from the vending machine. By the way, that udon looked very surprisingly good for being from a vending machine. That was rather impressive, I do have to admit.
Oh, Japan. Superior.
Yeah, but I've seen noodles that come from vending machines in Japan. They don't look that good.
All right, well,
I'm just saying.
Japan in the future, apparently.
Yeah, Japan in the future. Apparently, they probably have a deep fryer in the vending machine that deep fries your
the tempura. And all
your
that.
tempura fresh for you. Because goddamn, that looked good.
It did.
But the fact that he was able to carry the udon bowl all the way to that abandoned building, and then the moment that he reaches for the udon, he
then the power
destroys it. Yeah. Actually, I'm really wondering what that Greek legend was. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do vaguely remember it.
Yeah, we made mention of the Olympian gods and their penchant for rather poetic justice.
I remember the legend. I remember that the character was used as a character in the Percy Jackson series. That's kind of why I remember him. But basically, I think the guy had like 3 daughters, and then this one time he invited, I think, Zeus over for dinner. And he ended up, basically, he had killed his daughters and served them to Zeus. And as punishment in the underworld, the guy is cursed to never be able to touch food or drink. So, yeah, that's kind of what that reminded me of. Like, oh, there it is. Whoosh! Son of a bitch!
That sucks.
Yep. His power came in useful, though, because
Tantalus?
he was able to... Huh?
Was it Tantalus?
I think it was Tantalus. Yeah. I do remember it started with a T.
Yeah, I remember a couple stories.
Wait a minute. I'll go check.
Like former...
The good thing about having a computer right in front of us.
Yeah. Like former like rulers or, kind of higher up guys. Sisyphus, always rolling the boulder up the hill.
Tantalus. Cool character.
And then I remember Tantalus.
Oh god. He was made to stand in a pool of water beneath a fruit tree with low branches.
Oh.
With the fruit ever eluding his grasp. Yeah.
Oh, alright. And the water always sinking. So he can't take a drink either.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah. Pretty fucked up story. One of many, really. But anyway.
One of many in Greek mythology.
Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, it really reminded me of Tantalus. But yeah, his power comes in handy because he starts scarfing down food at this, banquet that's going on. And he manages to find the poison soup, and his power just spits the soup back out.
Puts a force field over the soup because it would harm him, and then just forces it out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Really interesting. He realized that it was dangerous to him because that it had apparently happened to him before when he tried to drink gasoline to kill himself.
Wow.
This is a pretty messed up episode.
Yep.
That character in general is just messed up overall.
Well, true. And if you've seen Game of Lapis, Rampo Edogawa is kind of a sick freak. Human furniture. I don't know if that's actually like adapted from one of Edogawa's works or not, and I do not care to find out.
But yeah, so the it was a good episode, I'd say.
Something that we did find was the guy who drove to the dude's rescue last episode, pulled out the gun and started shooting at force field guy.
Oh, Agent Hodges?
Yeah. The force field came through and cut the gun and cut his leg, right? Found out that his leg's actually like automail.
Yeah. It's literally like a hydraulic prosthetic.
And Jumpsuit was like, oh, no, don't worry. See?
It's safe.
It's okay. It's just a machine.
If I were the Agent Hodges clone, I probably would have shot that guy. Out of spite.
I still think that he was totally in the wrong to pull his gun in the first place.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, it was. For the most part, this episode was just kind of an episodic detective episode
with a very classic and standard murder mystery.
Definitely a single episode story.
Yeah. Single episode story, classic whodunit. Yep. There you go.
Anyway, I think that's about it.
pretty much, I mean, there wasn't enough neat in this episode.
Yeah. So
That's my only thing.
if you want to go check out our reaction to the first episode of Trickster, go ahead and hit this link.
Yep, and here is a podcast where we talk about all the anime that we're watching this season.
If you want to take a break from watching us react to anime, check out OS Gaming, our new gaming channel.
And if you'd like to support us on Patreon, go ahead and hit this link and it'll take you over to our Patreon page. But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK.
See you next time.